Hello and welcome to Matt Loves Eurovision. It's my Eurovision 2024 Top 37 countdown, place number 19. It's Georgia, Nutsa Buzaladze, Firefighter. Please do click the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, like, share and comment below. The link to the music video is in the description, as is the link to my blog post as well. It's the second of the three Caucasus countries in my countdown, Georgia. Georgia, like their two neighbours, are among the more recent entrants to the contest, having first competed in 2007. They had quite a deal of success in those early years. They had two 9th places, two 11th places and a 12th place, all between their debut and 2015. They're now, though, on the joint worst non-qualification streak, I think tied with Latvia. They haven't qualified since 2016. That makes it 6 contests in a row without a qualification. Can Nutsa finally break this rather unwelcome streak and take Georgia back to the grand final? Now, Nutsa Buzaladze, like more than a few Eurovision artists, has quite an international background. She was born in Georgia, in Tbilisi, but she grew up in Turkey from the age of 5. She's also lived in Los Angeles, and she is now based in Dubai. She's also taken part in quite a large number of TV talent shows across the world as well, so international on that score. So as well as Georgia, she's taken part in contests and shows in Turkey, in Dubai, Albania and in the United States as well. This has included an attempt at Eurovision before, where she was the runner-up in the Georgian national final in 2017. She was internally selected this year, though, so she now has the chance to represent the country, her country, and see if she can redeem Georgia's form. Now, Firefighter is very much in the vein of those kind of female assertive power bops, complete with dance breaks and choreography as well. It's not the most innovative of genres or of songs, to be fair, but it's kind of gone up and down in my rankings kind of over the course of the season. But having seen Nutsa perform live at London Eurovision, she's got very strong vocals, she's got great stage presence as well. I'm sure that's all been helped by all of those shows that she's taken part in over the years. And I think it's a really respectable addition to this kind of genre of entry. It's co-written by Macedonian writer Darko Dimitrov. Now, he has penned many Eurovision entries, including the jury-winning Proud by Tara Tedesca, which won the juries in 2019. Now, her live performances, I should say, have been at the pre-parties have been all more impressive, given that she did have a huge personal tragedy, unfortunately, kind of early on in the season when her brother was found dead. So she made it to Madrid, which was the first pre-party after his death. Didn't perform her song, but she did perform another very emotional song there. But I did see her perform Firefighter at London Eurovision. So she's got a lot of strength and spirit, and I think that comes across well on stage. Now, I think, with that said, we can be confident that she's going to perform pretty well on the stage, both vocally and overall conference, and there is going to be a lot of pyro, I am sure. Will it be enough to qualify, though? That's the key thing. I think that's harder to say at the moment. Nutsa she's in the second half of the running order of semi-final 2. And that gives her a slight bit of distance from the first half, where that's very, very female heavy. But she's still only in 11th in the running order, so she's not that far away. But at least she's not kind of among them. But it's one of these songs that it's not a song. This is never going to be a song that you would go, this is an automatic qualifier and will sail through. And Georgia obviously don't have a strong recent record in getting through to the final. But that's, in the scoreboard, it's sitting roughly halfway, which is pretty decent. Also, if you look at the semi-final only option, she is in the qualifying places at the moment. The betting odds to qualify is a bit more of a toss-up. She is favoured at this moment of qualifying, but it's really very much borderline. And as I've discussed in other previews that we've done, at the moment the betting odds for semi-final qualification, particularly with the lower down ones, can be very variable at this far out. So I think this is one of probably at least half a dozen of those songs in semi-final 2, all of which you could say, yes, this could qualify, or it may not qualify. There's quite a lot of these ones. There's quite a bunch of them fighting over what I think will be 2 or 3 places in the final. Now, breaking this non-qualifying qualification streak is really going to come down very much to how this is staged. I think Georgia made some mistakes last year in their staging. They were deemed to be quite safe going through to the final, and they weren't, because it just didn't work on stage. So we'll have to see. As I say, I think there's going to be a lot of pyro in this one, and also just the on the night performance. And I think we can be a bit more confident that Nutsa is going to give a great stage performance, and I think she'll probably really connect with the audiences. But we're just going to have to wait and see if that's enough to break Georgia's very unwelcome non-qualification record. But what do you think of the song and the chances? Please do, of course, let me know in the comments, and we will see you again soon. Take care.